is going on, chat? How is everybody doing tonight, or this morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are? I'm doing okay. I've been playing some Silent Hill and just kind of vibing out a little bit. Alright, but we're ready to go. We're ready to do some Final Fantasy. A little bit of a short stream. Again this morning, I do have physical therapy in about 2.5 hours, and I need to get a shower and get dressed first. So, without further ado, let's see where we need to go for the next quest. It's going to be Little Mhigo. Alright, cool. We'll just teleport there. I've already got it on my map. Did some more botany leveling. I leveled up some other stuff too. I don't remember what all it was. Let's just look at the class jobs here. So it would have been, botany is up to 50 or 38, so almost at the 40 mark. Got carpentry up to 20, I think. What else did I level? Culinary up to 18. So I did quite a bit of culinary stuff. I think it was at like level 12 last stream. So yeah. Anyway, here we are in Little Ala Bing Bang, whatever this place is called. We got to come in here at any rate. So this whole like town is inside of this weird cave system. So, all right. Why, yes. He perused my father. He said, what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man. I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobold, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Alright. So, this dude's... Oh, he's right here next to me. Okay, cool. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? Why should I help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Well, fuck you too. With your dumbass-looking mustache. We'll put your head in a bucket. Alright, cool. So, let's come this way. And it looks like our next quest is right here. Alright, so neither of those are going to be good for us, so we'll just take the money. Well met, adventurer. I'm Gilsbert, head of the security here at Little Ala Mhigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundobald. I'm never going to get that dude's name right. I'm going to call him Gunboy. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardship, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men, and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them, despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man where I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for Amaja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are likely to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each up a cup of sweet Thenlin tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Okay. So, which way are they, actually? Oh, they're all outside, so... I can go through the cave system. I just always get lost in here. We'll see if I can make it through without losing my bearings this time. Can I actually go out right here? I don't remember. Ah, I can. Okay, well, I guess that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's pop a couple eggs too. I forgot to do that when I logged in. All right, so we got Heat of Battle, and we got the other one for the gold saucer tokens. Right. I love the cactuars. Oh no. My poor little bird's feet. Alright, bird horse. We got a guy right here. Let's go talk to him. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. I'm the dude that's gonna bring you some tea. Well, ain't ye considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain? Hiding among the refugees like as not. My compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Okay. I was gonna jump back on my bird horse, but I figured I just hoof it. Seeing as how it wasn't too far. You there? Are you an Amaja? No? Then carry on. Oh, shit. Burp, burp. There we go. Ah, the sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet phenolin. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got a dark, scaly skin, stands 10 fulms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Alright. You were zero help, my friend. Alright. Last one. Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amaja overrun us, I'm blaming you. I keep forgetting that I can just do that. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some a la Mingans. I assume he was one of them. Alright. So back this way. Let's head back up to the camp here and talk to the flame patrol guard or whatever it was up here. Alright. Tea. It makes me want tea. It is. I like the way he looks in the like with the big brawny frame, and then he's got the robe and the hat. He's very squishy. Very squishy but very large. Thought that was a good combination. Alright. Ah, so you're back. Did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Olamingas. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Alright. So how are you doing this morning? How is everything? Going well, I hope? The money again, it looks like. So you're determined to press on with your investigation. Then I have some advice to offer. It's kind of funny because I heard that the Red Black Mage gear was actually designed for Lafayette Simon. Yeah, that actually that makes sense because all of the uh, like guild representatives for that specific class are Lalafels, so that actually that makes a lot of sense. So you're determined to. Oh, I already read that. Okay. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alaminga's trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Uda, but the Alamingas are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gunboy belongs to the Alamingan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Well-connected. Well-connected. Connected. Well, Minfilia, it seems, would be my destination, so... Minfilia it is. Words. Words are difficult. Okay, cool. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that the gear is tailored towards that specific race. So, neat. I didn't know that, but that is a good... it does make a lot of sense, so... I actually got the game when it first came out. I didn't play it for a few months, and then when I did, it was too much like 11. Didn't really like it, so I didn't play it. And then I recently picked it back up, probably about, I'd say a month and a half ago. I saw somebody playing it, and it looked so much better than it used to be. So, okay, I don't have to talk to her. So I figured I'd give it another shot, and they made quite a change to the entire game. Completely overhauled it. So I like to see game companies like listen to the fans. I don't like when like fans bully indie game developers into doing what they want them to do, but when it's a huge franchise like this, I think that the game developers have a lot that they can learn about the game history from the fans, because they're the ones who have kept it going for so long. Especially a game like Final Fantasy. It's been around since, 96, I think the first Final Fantasy, or 86, I think the first Final Fantasy came out. And I've been playing since then. And, there's a lot of lore to the game, but also there's no lore to it at all, because it changes so much from game to game. But, yeah, it's... I think that... Yeah. So I haven't gotten all the way through the story, but from what I've seen so far, the relaunch thing has been really cool. I like that they kind of just took it off the market, completely revamped it for a year I think they spent on it, and then I didn't know any of that happened, so it was really cool to hear. Welcome back, Fish Fingers. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Alamingan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamingians now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. The more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Alamingan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Cool. Thanks, Minfilia. Yeah, actually, I had an account, and I had 2 or 3 characters that I made on it, Because I thought it was more like World of Warcraft where you need to, make different characters for different classes and stuff. And I was just kind of messing around. Realized I didn't really like the game, and I completely lost all of my login information. I'm pretty sure it was linked to my old Hotmail email, which I don't even have the login information for that anymore. So I ended up having to completely redo an account. Like I had to rebuy everything, which is really unfortunate, but it wasn't that expensive. I think I got the game and all the expansions for oh geez, I don't even remember. It was on sale. But yeah, I got it and I played the free version for like a week, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and like pay the subscription thing because I was enjoying it. So I figured I'd gotten my money out of it at that point. So your Olamingan comrade is named Hybert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort toward that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Hybert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Alright. So we need to leave here, and I think it's to the right when we go out. Oh yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying it so far. It's a lot of fun, and it's great that they offer the free trial like up to what is it, level 70, I think. So like you can play the whole game like up through the first expansion, I think, or maybe it's the second expansion. I don't remember. But it's really cool that they offer you the ability to completely experience the game. Aside from a couple of things like I think you don't have access to retainers or mail, but I mean honestly, if you're able to play all of that for free, you really don't have anything to complain about as far as a lack of features, because you can pretty much do everything. 2-week trial. Yeah, 2 weeks really isn't a lot of time to get into it. I think World of Warcraft's trial was 30 days, if I remember right. But you can only play up to like level 20. And I don't think that you could like get mounts or anything. So it really wasn't that good either. It wasn't a lot of time to experience the game and see whether or not you want to pay for a monthly subscription on it. But World of Warcraft did offer like you could buy the little tokens or whatever to pay for your subscription time, and you can use like in-world currency for that, which was kind of cool. But that leads to other things that can cause a lot of trouble with MMOs, like people basically buying the tokens from other players and then trading them back on the auction house and getting gold, and so it's kind of like buying in-world currency. So brings up other issues. It's very yeah, it's very determinant on your clients, like your players, like what kind of player base you have for a game like this, on whether or not you can do stuff like that. And then when you do, then you get more toxic people that really push like buying gold and stuff, and it can be a bit of a hassle. You get a lot of spam in your chat at that point, so best to try to avoid that if you can. If it isn't fish fingers and custard, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Mhigo. That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Olamingan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Alamingo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda. She is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Okay. Say my name. Cool. So back out this way. Little Mhigo. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I just kind of make up names for different characters and stuff because I'm not trying to like pronounce the names in this game. A lot of them are really difficult, and like they'll just use letters that don't combine correctly just to mess with players, I think. But I'll just make stuff up depending on the name. Like, yeah. So this is Swag Girl right here. Cause she's all about that swag life. All right, so we're going to Quarry Mill. I don't even remember where that is. It's oh, that's over in South Shroud. Okay. Oh, my elbow. Oh yeah, the very flowery dialogue that some of these characters have. It's like you do not need that much alliteration, my friend. You do not need to have 8 words in a row that start with the letter P just because you were able to form a sentence like that and you think it's funny. Like, what were the writers thinking? It's fine like when you're reading it in your head, but when you're reading aloud, it's really daunting. You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. This dude's name, that's the reason. Hybert sent you? Ugh, that worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I mean, I realize I realize Herbert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mifrid, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Alright. Hey! Look at that. Level 40... Is that 2? Yeah. The hell level am I? 42, yeah. I don't know why I couldn't see that before. Anyway. Yeah, the cost for translation, I'm sure, was through the roof. Especially for a game like this where there's so much dialogue. Like, everything in this game is story-driven. But I do like how the side quests don't really have to do with the main story, so they are 100% optional, and they don't offer any real rewards, so you don't have to do them unless you just kind of want a little side story added on. But yeah, they probably paid a ton on translation fees. I'm Milfred, a proud man of the Alamingan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Gellion, sir. His wound's gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. Alright, this guy's from Kentucky now. God damn it. I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Gillian dies, his blood is on their hands. These Quarry Mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. Well, I mean, I can try, but I don't know her either, so... One of Milfred's one of Milford's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly, I do. They're my countrymen, after all, but that'd mean going against the elemental's will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident hearer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen. Though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Man, I don't know why I had so much trouble reading that one. That was rough. Alright, so she's over here. You wish to aid the Alamingans? You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamingans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immortal, and ever shall it be. Alright. Well, thanks for nothing, lady. Sorry, bud, I tried. I did what I could. That's how it's to be, then. The bloody hearer might as well kill Gillian herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. Sorry for your loss, bud. Okay, well, I'll actually get some gloves that I can use, it looks like. Intelligence goes up, mind goes up, and critical hit changes for direct hit rate. Cool. Yeah, I will take those. Thank you. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Gillian can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. Yeah, I could probably do that. It's been a bit since I did this stuff, and without spoiling anything, it's kind of nuts how stuff like this actually becomes relevant against multiple... Oh, yeah. I guess I'll find out. I've not made it through the like base game yet. I had another character that did all the quests through. I think I did one quest after the Titan fight, but then I wanted to restart so that I could stream the storyline. So, yeah. It's been pretty fun going through everything again since I kind of know what to expect. So I'm able to go through it a little bit quicker. Jeez, there's a hole there. Yeah, so I'm able to kind of go through it a little bit faster as far as the story goes. But the job quests are all new to me because I was a dragoon before. So, come here, bird. Alright. Let's kill some antelope stags. Alright, that's 2. Well, it's good to know that I'll still be like later in the game that all of this will still be relevant. So I'm assuming you're talking about like the refugees and stuff, and like the story that's going on right now that I'm dealing with. Um, well, as far as classes go, like I got Dragoon up to I think right around 50. Um, and this class is at 42. Um, but as far as this character goes, actually it'd be easier just to do that. So I've kind of like played a little bit of all the characters, like all the base characters, um, at least for long enough to take the quest, like the initial the first quest you get. So like they're all really low level, but um, yeah, I'm really liking the Black Mage so far. Oh, that's cool. So the they'll definitely come back to like later in the story. That's nice. Yeah, I'm more into DPS. Like um, healing. I was talking about this I think last stream um, with the White Mage. Like I was gonna try that out, but then I found out that it's more like you do your healing, you make sure that your party is healed up, but you also have to DPS too. And I would rather just focus on a single job. Eventually, I'll probably level the White Mage. Eventually, I want to level all of the jobs, but uh, I'm kind of putting that one off for now. My girlfriend tried White Mage, and she didn't like it, and she's used to playing healing classes. Like she's always a priest, she's always a healer type. So, oh, you're back. Tell me you've got four horns with you. There you go, buddy. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralgar. There's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscarian, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Farmerend here. Godspeed. You know, you could just use like a flat rock and then another rock and grind it down like a mortal and pestle. Okay, well. Oh yeah. So I was thinking about playing tank initially. So like tank, mostly you're not worried about damage. You're just worried about keeping the enemy on you, which I kind of like the idea of that. Um, but I also like to like deal big damage. So I could really do either one and be happy. I think. Yeah, I've really been enjoying Black Mage so far. And the more I level, the more powerful it gets. So the harder I'm hitting stuff, it's right up my alley as far as classes go. Oh, this guy's over here somewhere. Up if I have my map up. There we go. Get through these trees here. There's been some really interesting job quests for Black Mage too. Like, um, when when you first start out with the Thalmas, um, there's a character who I don't want to spoil anything for you if you're planning on playing it. Um, but I'm sure that you do know, like, for each class, there's some sort of, like, internal struggle within the guild. So the struggle for the thermos was really cool. Um, and then, like, when you become a black mage, you're doing quests for someone else, and they're all, like, related to soft spots within the fabric of reality. I guess would be the best way to explain it. So it's been pretty interesting. It's a lot of, like, um, it reminds me of, like, Doctor Strange. So if you're familiar with Doctor Strange, that's what it reminds me of. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool story so far. Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Alamingan friend once used it to treat my festering wound. Years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. Seems like he just started in the middle of a sentence. What's that? This is for an Alamingan soldier in Query Mill? Heh, so it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as he needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payments. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Okay, cool. Thanks, Biscarian. I missed you, boo. Alright. Back on my bird horse. Oh, that sucks. The paladin one's disappointing so far. I guess they can't all be gems. But it does really suck when you invest a bunch of time and effort into one and the story's a little less than you had anticipated, a little lackluster. Where the hell am I going? The wrong way, that's where I'm going. Isn't he cute? Oh, big old ugly rodent. I love the ugly animals. I'm partial to a Sphinx cat. I really want to get one, but my girlfriend's not down with it. Yeah, the raising cat. Oh, so like within the first 40 levels of Paladin quests. So yeah, it might get better. It might get better. I don't know because I haven't played it. So that was another class that I was really leaning towards playing. So well, I hope it does get better for you. It really is aggravating when you put a bunch of effort into a specific character and then they end up kind of disappointing you. See, I like the Sphinx cat because I'm allergic to cats, but they're hypoallergenic, so I could have one. And also, I think they're cute as hell. Okay, I, I might I might go check out Warrior soon. Once I get this class up to 80, I might switch over to either Warrior or Paladin. I think was where I was planning to go next. So or Archer. I really like Archers and I really love Bards as a class. So I may go that way. I haven't decided yet. It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? Sure do. There you go, buddy. God bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Gillian receives treatment at once. Hopefully, this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. And it was those gloves. Yeah. There's got to be an easier way to do this. These ones here. And it's a level 26, so I should be able to do the melding myself. I want... Shit, what do I want? I want mind and intelligence, I think. if I can. Or spell speed. Spell speed works. Yeah, I'll go with another spell speed. It's nice to be able to cast a little quicker. Yeah. Dr. Black Mage. It is fun. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I have zero complaints with Black Mage so far. It's been quite an adventure. I really need some materia that is for my class. Would be nice. Okay. Should be able to extract some stuff. Haven't done that in a little while. Yeah, probably every single piece of armor that I have I can extract materia from now. Except for the gloves that I just put on. Okay, well, maybe that was a bit of an exaggeration, but... Extract? Yes, please. Yes, please, I said. Okay, and then... the gloves that I just took off. No. Okay, that's fine. Die. There we go. Really wish that I could dye this hat. Okay. And... oh. Ah, jeez. Sorry about that. My wrist hit the mic. Knocked the pop filter off, knocked water bottles over. Made a big old mess. Trying to remember what I was looking for. Okay, so it's just another spell speed materia. I wonder if you can get intelligence of mind materia. Okay, well, at any rate. So it'll be the money again on this one. Adventurer, Gillian has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. Man, this guy's always in trouble. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Elbrida. Might be as the woman's seen something. I mean, she was zero help last time, so. Finally. It's about time you came asking about Gillian. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. Why didn't you stop him? My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to little Mhigo. Blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking. I'd have stopped this folly myself. I love Gillian. The love Gillian bears for his brothers is so strong. He's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicidal. Alright, well, you should have known what was going on. You should have stopped him, to be honest. It's kind of obvious. He shouldn't be up walking around. Out in the wilds? Alone? That fool. That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the woods for Gillian. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. My favorite dungeon so far was Totorak, and the reason is last time I streamed the game, I did that dungeon, and we got to the final boss, and I was watching the cutscene. And while I was watching the cutscene, I saw the message pop up that the room is going to be sealed, and then the message that it was sealed. And then I saw that the boss's skin fell off. I saw that his tail fell off, and then I leveled up. And then when I exited the cutscene, the boss fell down on the ground dead, and the party was gone. They like completely took out the final boss without me, and it tickled me. It was really funny. I wish that they wouldn't have done that, but the fact that they did was just hilarious to me. I really do like the Ifrit a lot. But that's always been one of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy. Whether he's a summon or an Esper or whatever, he always I don't know. He's always been one of my favorites. So, all right, where's this idiot at? I think he's in here. Hey, what's up, Gilligan? Watch out, a goblin. A goblin out of nowhere. Say it ain't so. Die. Alright, dummy. The goblin's dead. Now what? There we go. Yeah, that's actually the first time that's happened to me, and I watch all the cutscenes, so I was surprised when it happened, but you know, it is what it is. I'm glad that they were having fun at least. Gillian, Captain, but why? You should not be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamingans, and Alamingans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore? Gods damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamingan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. You're so much trouble, dude. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. Yeah, you're peeling potatoes. I can't thank you enough for saving Gillian. I will see you back to Quarry Mill. Cool. Unskippable cutscenes. I've actually heard that. That there's unskippable cutscenes later. Like when you're doing the dungeon for like the 1000th time, like just put on Netflix or something, because you're not gonna want to watch it again. I'm looking forward to getting to that point in the game where I'm like able to do like leveling roulettes and what's the other one? Mentor roulettes. That's the one I was trying to think of. Oh, I didn't realize it was only 2. I thought that it was a whole bunch of them. Well, the fact that they're important ones is a good reason to make them unskippable, I guess. Gillian's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. That is true. That is true. Don't be a choosy beggar. Alright, so we'll get a new belt. Ooh, nice. One that actually will be good. I've had this one for a while, I think. Vitality goes up. It's not a lot better, but now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything, and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamingo? That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Gunboy. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Cool. Finally. That was a lot just to get this dude to, like, actually answer my question. Oh, wow. That is a long time. That's going to be quite a ways down the road before I get to that point. It's okay, though. Sooner or later, I guess. There we go. Sooner or later, I'll get there. Or, honestly, I do tend to get bored with games after a while, so there's a pretty good chance that I'll just give up after a time. But we'll see. I have been sticking with this one a little bit longer than I normally stick with games. But I'm also trying to, like, play different things in between streams. That way I don't get too burnt out on it too quick. So that's probably helping. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Well, this letter says otherwise. You spoke with Milford? It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. 'Twill be praised. Whoever you are, Milford sees you as a friend, and any friend of Milford is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Like, you could have told, like, it didn't cost you anything to give me that information. Alright, cool. So, new belt. Also need to keep an eye on the time. Belt. Was it this one? Or was it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's meld it with... Well. None of that. I guess I can go with crit. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I really need to go put it away, but I keep forgetting. Okay, so I'll go with the ether, naturally. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamingo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Okay. So this one is the Bear in the Youngin's Cave. Let me make sure that I got this on. There we go. The Bear and the Youngin's Cares is what it's called. Cool. Yeah, I tend to forget to do that, and I tend to forget to repair, unless, like, I just happen to be walking past a mender. I'll see that, and I'll think of doing both. Which I should probably repair my gear. Well, yeah, that stuff's getting a little low, but crap. Looks like there's a mender up there. Okay. I just don't know how to get to him. I always act like this cave is so difficult to navigate, but it's really not. I got lost in here once. I kept going up, like, around in circles trying to find my way out. Repair gear. There we go. Thank you. Alright, cool. So that's done. And then for the next part of the quest, I need to come in here and talk to these kids. These stupid little kids. But yeah, I'll do that. Got this one here. Gunboy sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it. Well, I know about it now. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. The other two are up a ramp somewhere. I just gotta remember how to get to it. I think it's in here and then, like, it wraps around, I think. Yeah. This way should be. Thank you. So I'm not going crazy. It can be confusing to navigate. I feel validated. Okay, so it's not up there, it's in here. Come here, Seafred. What? I haven't been meeting any masked men lately. Let's see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell my friends you're looking for them. What's up, Tailbot? There's a bunch been talking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble, mark me words. I think he should have been more like a northern, like, England accent than a redneck accent. To be honest, it was more of a like, I can't even do it right now. Yeah, I know what I mean. Alright, let's talk to Gunboy again. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the youngins are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the Despo who ruled Mhigo. Not would do but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Mhigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. Though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. What is spine drops? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take that. Spine drops. That's a fun name. Alright, Heifer. Hey, adventurer. You done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wildred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gunboy and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Alright, so north is going to be that way. Map. I can go out this way. Come here, bird. Where is north? Okay, so this is the point where I get lost and I just run around in circles. Yeah, what's the difference? uh, Alright. Which way around the mountain should I go? I'll go this way. There he is. What's up, dude? Thanks for the ambush, which I'm sure is coming. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Quarrel got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him. Oh no, such a surprise. Have a little fire, Scarecrow. Alright, well. That was quick. Right? Called it. Yeah, this is a perfect spot for an ambush, and the first time I played through this, I was like, this smells like a trap. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. I don't think that it's going to work the way that you think it's going to work, buddy. Alright, back on my bird horse. Doop, 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 doop. What I really love about the mounts in this game is while you're riding them, the music plays, but if you stop walking, it fades out. I really like that. Just that little added touch. It helps, like, if you're trying to go somewhere and you're like looking at a guide or whatever, trying to figure out where the hell you need to go, and you're trying to concentrate on that, it helps when the music's not playing while you're trying to read. So I just, as a player, really appreciate that. That added little quality of life thing there. I don't know if that's why they did it, but that's the way that I see it. This way. All these nesting tunnels. Oh. That's an interesting way to do it. I do like the mount music, but it does kind of drone on. Because it's the same thing over and over again. But I always like the chocobo music in the Final Fantasy games, so I'm a little torn between the two, because the zone music is actually really pretty too, but it's a Final Fantasy game, so all the music is going to be good. Attacked by Wolfred and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this planet of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Alright. Ooh. That's much fancier. So +2 to vitality, +4 to intelligence, +4 to mind, spell speed. Yeah, sign me up for that right there. A little bit of that good. Ooh, I lose my hat though. Oof. That's tough. That's a tough decision because I really like my hat. Eh, you know what? It'll be good for now. Ugh, I lose Earth. Okay, well, at least I can meld materia to this one, so that's something, I guess. We can increase the spell speed some. Oh, which tune was it? And yes, I could glamour it, but I still lose my hat slot, which is why I don't like I don't like it. But I'm willing to make sacrifices for the good of clothing, I guess. Good determination. And right. Why not? Why not? I don't plan to have this for too long, so. Asm steps daytime. Huh. I'll have to look it up. I like I really loved soundtracks for video games. Let me just copy that and paste. There we go. That way I'll remember to listen to it. I really love soundtracks for video games. I find them to be really relaxing a lot of times. There's a game called The Lighthouse. It's in early access right now, I think. But the woman that did the music for that game actually came to the university that I went to during a like a gaming convention that we put on, and talked to. She had like a panel basically in the theater, and she just talked about gaming music, and I got that game just to be able to listen to the music that she made for it, and it was beautiful, beautiful music. She did a really good job with it. But I mean, that's her job, so it's not surprising. So I'm going to go with Ether again, I think. Actually, you know what? I might go with High Potions this time. Ulrid mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gunbolt? I... Britannia, God's preserve. What happened? I was out foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they... The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamengans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilrid, he saw me outside. He was so angry. And off he goes. I must tend to Bertolina. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Yep, probably. Probably. And that sounds 100% like a rape scenario that just happened. It's pretty awesome that they touch on sensitive topics like that in this game. Oh, okay, back here. Map of something or another. Yeah. A lot of people just don't listen to game music. I've seen a lot of people that play and they just like turn the background music completely off, and I never understood it. Like it adds so much atmosphere to the game. Just like movies. Like if you watch a movie with no music, it is terrible almost 90% of the time. Um, but yeah, the game music is just really phenomenal in this game and a lot of others. Always impresses me. I made a movie a while back, and it wasn't a great movie, but uh, it's got like 6,000 views on YouTube or something like that. But anyway, when I was editing everything, before I put the music in, I was watching it and I was like, man, this is so stupid. But then I put the music in and it really like ramped up the atmosphere of the film. It gave it more of a spooky horror feel like it should have had. So what those animals did to Bertolina is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Willard to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Okay. A few lizards. Hunting knife. There's something else in here. Somewhere. I don't know where. Is it in the tent? No. Or is it above? It might be above. It's probably above. Rhythm game recently called Everhood. Makes sense, I guess, considering music is a focus of the game. Interesting. I've never heard of it. So, like, what's the objective of the game? Is it to make music? Almighty Raga, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. You're cruising for a bruising, kid. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as gunboys content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? Alright, well, thank you for giving me your entire plan. I really appreciate it. It makes life so much easier. Alright, I think I need to go this way. Nope, wrong way. Here we go. Undertale meets Crypt of the Necromancer. RPG with a rhythm-based combat system where you dodge attacks. Oh, that actually sounds really cool. I really love Undertale, and I haven't played Crypt of the Necromancer, but I've seen people play it, and it looks really interesting. It's one of those games that I want to play, but I just always forget about it when I have time to actually play it. Maybe, you know what, I'm going to add that to my wish list on Steam so I remember to buy it. Well, that was interesting. Crypt. Oh, I actually have it in my library. Well, never mind then. That's funny. So I actually did intend on playing it. I just forgot that I've already got it. Yeah, it really does look cool. Like I like the fact that like you use music as a weapon, kind of like a bard, which is kind of cool. Gone, the whole lot of them. Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it they mean to do? Well, they mean to get up to no good. What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zanrak? Wait, you said Woolridge spoke of crystals. Did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded, all, but have no notion of how dangerous the Amaja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystal. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. All right. I need to end stream here. I have to get ready for my appointment. I just realized that it's almost 6:45 here, and my appointment is at 8. So, whoa. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I need to grab a shower before my appointment, so I really appreciate the follow. I usually do stream about this time, but when I'm in the mood to stream, sometimes I'll go earlier, or sometimes I'll go like in the evenings. Just depends, really. Depends on how I'm feeling, but this is typically the time that I will stream. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll raid Peizachu. She's playing that new Pokemon game, so that actually looks pretty interesting. It's kind of like League of Legends, but with Pokemon. So it's an interesting game. It's interesting. I watched somebody play it for like 8 hours yesterday. So yeah, we'll go ahead and raid Pays. I hope that you enjoyed this stream, and I hope to see you back here. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.